Welcome to the iGaming Cube, a revolutionary BI platform designed specifically for analyzing customer acquisition return on investment within the online gaming industry. Today, I am excited to showcase how the iGaming Cube will maximize your profits from your affiliate partners. While this is the most popular acquisition channel, it is also one of the most challenging to optimize. Due to the diversity in player quality from each affiliate, upfront deposit-based compensation structures such as CPA deals can easily lead the operator to lose its investment. Simply put, if an operator were to pay a $300 CPA for a first-time depositor who deposited $50, it is starting that acquisition cycle at a substantial loss. The pivotal questions constantly arise. Will the operator break even from the down payments made to this affiliate? And if so, how long will it take? Are the acquired players really interested in the operator's brand, or just trying to take advantage of a sign-up bonus? The speed at which an operator can identify the winning acquisition partners is the key to its profitability. They shape the decisions regarding the reward structures offered or renegotiated with each affiliate. While each operator utilizes an affiliate management system to facilitate the technical aspects of their partnerships, these systems fall short in efficiently extracting decision-making insights from the performance data gathered. They simply lack the data analysis technologies to do so. Enter the iGaming Cube, your ultimate solution. After importing, calculating, and pre-aggregating your data, the Cube performs its magic, delivering an interactive decision-making powerhouse. This innovative platform empowers every team member, from affiliate managers and regional managers to CMOs and CFOs, with a versatile tool for strategic decision-making. Experience a paradigm shift as the Cube elevates your decision-making processes throughout your organization and propels your gaming operation to new heights. Please join me on this demo as I show off the power of the iGaming Cube in action. In this demo account, we are importing player activity data from an operator's NetRefer affiliate management account. This data is calculated, aggregated, and presented back in 5 reporting tabs that represent different levels of aggregation: countries, groups, affiliates, affiliate sources, and players. It's like a tree. All tabs are designed pretty much identically and provide similar capabilities within each resolution. Let's first focus on the Countries tab. This is the filter. We are currently filtered to yesterday, with a comparison range of all time. I will soon explain what that means. Nothing else is filtered. This here is the Totals box. It provides the operator's aggregated performance results for the filter and time range. We are currently looking at yesterday's results. The columns we view are first-time depositor count, which are our new acquired players, deposits amount, gross gaming revenue, player bonuses, fees and taxes, and net gaming revenue. This is our acquisition cost, which is the amount we paid our affiliates yesterday to acquire our new players. And last, but definitely not least, the net profit, which is our NGR minus our cost. These columns contain all the metrics we need to evaluate our return on investment. There are many more timeline reports in this tab. This is the daily report where you can see your performance per day. The columns are similar to the ones we saw in the totals box. Notice how the results of the total box are identical to yesterday's date. This is the weekly report. And this is the monthly report. Notice how this country's ROI has increased in the last few months. This is the quarterly report and time slices report. This presents many time ranges within one view. I will show you the cohort and game types report after we give a bit of attention to the main report of this tab, the countries report. Every row presents the aggregated performance of all player activity within a single country, state, or region, depending on how the account is set up. If I hover on the header of this column here, it will explain what these numbers mean. All affiliates. The number of recent active affiliates within the last 30 days. All players. And all recent active players, also within the last 30 days. Immediately, this provides us a quick scope of this country. We now know instantly that our acquisition in Finland has far more recent active monthly players than in Belgium. The report has the same type of performance data as we have seen in the other reports, and it is uniquely sorted by absolute net descending. Absolute net means the distance from zero. With this type of sorting, both the good and the bad performing countries float to the top. So between these two positive numbers, there is a negative number because its distance from zero is larger than the bottom positive number. The comparison column is a very powerful feature. We compare our net profits with a completely different time range. Currently, the comparison range is set to all time, effectively putting yesterday's profits into context. Without this context, you would not have known that this country has an overall negative return on investment at this point. With this context, every employee is a better decision maker. It's a good time to note how much information we have already gathered from this tab without actually performing a single operation. But I have much more to show you, so please stay tuned. The iGaming Cube is powered by our proprietary OLAP Cube technology. This ensures a sub-second query time for any data you want to retrieve. This technology, alongside our unique reporting design, make for an interactive experience like no other. Some even describe it as fun. It is a very empowering experience when you have the confidence that all relevant data is instantly at your fingertips. Let's perform queries that traditionally would be considered time-consuming and complex. In the filter, I am changing the range from yesterday to all time and the comparison range to the last 7 days. Notice how the reports update instantly. This is the performance speed you should expect when using the iGaming Cube. Now, let's examine the historical performance of our most profitable country. By pressing the select arrow button on the far left of the row, notice how the filter has been infused with the information from the country we selected. In turn, all the reports are now filtered by this country, allowing us to examine its performance deeply. First, you will notice how the totals box net column is equal to the country report net value. If I selected a different country, that would instantly change. Clicking on the totals box will reveal totals per game type for this country, a resolution we have not looked at before. As a rule of thumb, the higher the analysis resolution, the better profit-driving decisions can be made. In this case, we are learning that while the sportsbook game type comprises of a third of the activity in this country, that its ROI is rock bottom. Our creative and retention teams must examine what is driving this mismatch. There is an undeniable opportunity here to dramatically increase profits. Without breaking down the performance results per game type, we would have concluded that this country is profitable with no additional insights for improvement. Instant and effortless information is the key to any business's success. Let's take a look at the other timeline reports. Here we can see the daily performance for this country. Notice how the totals match. This is the weekly report. And this is the monthly report, quarterly report, and time slices. Our one single click on the select button of the country has produced hundreds of timeline reports that are organized in a convenient way to derive insights from. But wait, the best is yet to come. A cohort report is one of the most important tools for analyzing acquisition performance. First, allow me to explain what a cohort report is. We are now looking at the monthly report of this country. Specifically, observe our positive performance in December. Now, it is time to give ourselves a reality check. The cost column refers to the players we acquired during this month, yet the activity revenue in the GGR and NGR columns are mostly derived from players that we acquired prior to this month. This makes sense, right? So the question remains, how can we evaluate the real ongoing return on investment of the players we acquired specifically in December, or any other month for that matter? A cohort report of this nature would be extremely valuable in order to assess the outcome of our efforts in any given month. You may even come to realize that without this information, the numbers that you are looking at are very misleading. And this is where our monthly cohort report comes into action. Before we view the cohort report, let's make a mental note that in the month of December, we acquired 451 new players in this country, and that the net earnings for this month is $75,284. This is our cohort report for this country, and it shows us the true current value of the 451 players we acquired during this month. I say the word current because the value constantly changes with time as these players continue to play. The cohort report reveals that we are at a current loss of $5,280 for December, as opposed to the positive value we saw in the monthly report. Now you understand why looking at the monthly report alone can be misleading when making decisions. But wait, the cohort analysis does not end there. Notice how the further back in time you go in this report, the more likely those months will be profitable? This is because they have had more time to recoup their initial upfront payments to affiliates. It would be very valuable for us to be able to see the performance of players we acquired within a particular month over time. To do this, we will press the Select button on the left-hand side of the month of December. First, you will notice that the Totals box has been updated to reflect the cohort results of this month. Now let's hop back to the monthly report. It is showing us the ongoing monthly performance of the players we acquired in December. In the first month, we obviously bore all the upfront expenses. We have been recouping these expenses rapidly since then, and I would expect that within a few days we will become profitable. Within the iGaming Cube, cohort reports are at your fingertips for any country, group, affiliate, and source. The question you should be asking yourself is, can you afford not to have these capabilities for your business? We do have a bit more to go, so buckle up. Let's go back to our main countries report and take a look at the LTV column. If we hover on the header, it tells us that the upper number represents the all-time average NGR per player, and that the bottom number represents the all-time average cost per player. The tooltip, while hovering on each cell, reveals the average NGR per acquisition minus the average cost per acquisition. This is effectively your all-time average net profit per acquisition. This is a great compass to have constantly by your side. If your average cost is greater than your average NGR, then you get an indication with red text, letting you know that you are operating at a loss. You are able to examine more metrics per acquisition by pressing the appropriate extension on the left-hand side of the report. Every number here tells a story that can and should lead to wise decisions. For example, examining the average active playing days per acquisition is an important metric to analyze when measuring value. We are now ready to use our knowledge and navigate freely through the cube. This leads me to the next feature, our navigation bar. Notice how the letters on the navigation toggles coincide with the letters on the reporting tabs. We know that this country has 176 affiliates, while 102 of them have been active in the last 30 days. We can view them by clicking on the letter C on the navigation bar. Conveniently, we have been directed to the Affiliates tab, filtered by the country we pressed on. The Affiliates tab looks and behaves identically to the Countries tab. But now, every row in the main report is showing us a single affiliate's performance. This is the performance aggregation of the players we acquired from this affiliate. So, for example, yesterday, this affiliate made a net profit of $800. Yet overall, we are at a loss of $54,000 from our deal with them. We can examine the entire context of their performance deeper by selecting the row on the left-hand side, revealing the performance breakdown per game type, per different time ranges, and most importantly, view the cohort report of this affiliate. After that, we can dive deeper into the sources of that affiliate, and then even deeper into the players. But you don't have to navigate top-down. You can just as easily go freshly to the Players tab and start from there. Now we are looking at the performance of all our players, regardless of the affiliate or country they are associated with. Let's go ahead and filter the Players report by a time range of all time and a comparison range of the last 14 days. I hope you appreciate how easily this is done. We can instantly examine the activity of any player and then jump around at will using the navigation bar. It can't get more convenient than this. We possess all the tools required to slice and dice all the information we require to make actionable decisions. Let's sign off with discussing privilege levels, because this is very important for many operators. Your business has many employees who can all benefit from the insights our cube provides, yet it is wise to limit every employee to the access level of information they require. So, for example, an affiliate manager only needs to see the performance derived from the affiliates they are managing. The same goes for a country manager who only requires access to activity within the country they are managing. The iGaming Cube can provide these privileges and more. I have now modified the privilege of the account we are on to the regional manager of Brazil. You can see that now I can only view the activity from this country. I have now modified the privilege of the account to a single group, so I can only view activity of affiliates who are managed by this group. Increasing profits is done by employees making wise decisions and taking decisive action. The only way of guaranteeing their success is by leveraging the power of data. If you are the CEO, CFO, or CMO of an iGaming company, then take an honest look at your current state. Regardless of if you have 2 affiliate managers or 50. Regardless of if you are using Tableau or have that one genius data analyst who everybody depends on. You must ask yourself a checklist of fundamental questions. Are you personally able to examine your affiliate operation from top to bottom and hold your employees accountable for their performance? What are the knowledge capabilities your employees are working with when making profit-driving decisions? And how much effort is currently involved in making that knowledge available across your organization? Do your managers need to accidentally stumble or search for performance irregularities? Or do you have an automated way of identifying winning and losing acquisition patterns? Do your affiliate managers have the ability to know the detailed historical monthly cohort performance of every affiliate they manage? If they can, how long does it take them to receive this information? Does this require making a request to the BI team, or is it instantly available to them? If your answers to these questions are not as good as what I showed you in this presentation, then the iGaming Cube is perfect for you. It can be integrated within days, regardless of the affiliate management or platform you are using. Your company can only be as good as the sum of its parts. When using the iGaming Cube, each part becomes better at leading your company to success. I hope you have enjoyed the demo. If you are interested in the Cube for your operation, then contact us at sales@igamingcube.com.